The Pick Me Up program is a partnership between Genesis Church and the city of Fayetteville. We got started, I was walking on the trails and had noticed a lot of the things that we were handing out as a church to the homeless community, that it was ending up in large piles and encampments along the trail. And in our desire to take care of the community holistically, we started looking at what it would look like to do a trail cleanup and approach the city of Fayetteville. And the opportunity that was given to us was that they would fund a program so that we could employ people from the unsheltered community, take them out to pick up trash.
With my story, I was living in my van, so I guess Pick Me Up really helped me out too, because I probably would have still been staying at New Beginnings, transitional home. Once I started working the program, I started thinking, okay, it gave me a purpose. And I was thinking that's what I was missing in my life, a purpose. Things were just going along. But then when I found that purpose, and the purpose were the people, my team that works with me, and I saw that I could make an impact here. That was probably the biggest success story that I have, is the impact that I not only had on myself, but on the people that live in South Fayetteville, that looks at Pick Me Up Trash as an opportunity to be around a group of people with resources that can help you get back on track.
It's given people the ability to really take ownership in the cleanup on the trails, and connected people a lot more than I ever would have expected that trash could, with giving somebody a purpose.
I first became engaged with the Pick Me Up program during the time I was living at New Beginnings. New Beginnings is a transitional housing program here in Fayetteville. I met Heather and we got to know each other, and I knew that the program was about to take off, and she was looking for someone to run it. So she asked me if I would do it, and that was about 1.5 years ago.
This has been a really great program and an eye-opener of what it looks like to connect somebody with a bigger purpose and a sense of belonging to their community. What it's created is a family. We're crazy blessed to be out. Josh and I, we wake up every day thankful to get to be a part of this.
As a church, we have the opportunity to partner with the city of Fayetteville, which is really an amazing opportunity for us, because we have the chance to get involved in the community. We really focus on the people aspect of what we're doing out here. The city has an interest in keeping the city clean and in helping the people of the city. And at Genesis, we have an interest in really investing in the people. And what has been cool is that as a church, we have had the opportunity to really see more of the environmental impact that we get to have. And as a city, they have gotten the opportunity to invest in the people.
The way that we are funded is through the city of Fayetteville. They've given us a budget of $100,000. We are reimbursed as we pay out and track expenses. So we have a lunch that's available to people after they get done working. They pay for fuel, and we also pay $12.50 an hour for people that are working in the program. So all of the money that is spent in the program is reimbursed by the city of Fayetteville.
There's a huge difference between sitting across a desk from somebody, offering them a service, and going out to work with someone. The camp doesn't go on alert. The camp doesn't change their energy. When we come out, we just come out and hang out, and we spend time with people. And through those relationships, we've had the opportunity to see people's lives be changed.
For quite a while, our community viewed people in the homeless situations as the problem. And this program has provided an opportunity for them to be the solution.
I knew how important that this program could be to the homeless community here in Fayetteville, specifically South Fayetteville. So I worked very hard to make the program a success, and it is a success now, because I know it's helping a lot of people, not just by compensating them with money, but it's also giving people a second chance. It's encouraging them to pick back up and get their life back on track.
Just since April, we have employed nearly 100 people. We have seen people get housed. We have seen people move into full-time employment. We've seen some people get employment with the city. We've seen other people get employment through programs that we offer. We've seen some people who have moved into rehab facilities and long-term mental health care facilities to start to move in the direction of a whole and full life integrated back into the community.
So we are currently running on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we just do a lottery drawing. That way it's fair and it's equitable for everybody. Everybody has the same opportunity, and there's no favoritism that's shown. It's just a random drawing. On Monday mornings, we pick up 5 individuals using the random drawing, and then they go out to work with us for the week.
We're actually in South Fayetteville, where there was a camp just 3 weeks ago. We had about 12 individuals from our unsheltered community that were living out here. Once we had been working to try and clean up the area as best we could while the residents were living on the property. After they were asked to move, we have since came in, we brought a team out and have been working for the past 2 weeks to get this area cleaned up. And so this was a really unique situation as the program has grown, where we've started to be invited into active camps where they're currently living. And so they were like, bring us some bags, we'd love that. And so it started out, I brought some trash bags out and they would do cleanups regularly and I would pick up the trash bags. But then I saw, they would collect their metals and plastics and I was like, hey, I'll bring you guys a Clearstream. So I brought out a recycling container and they were putting all their bottles and cans in there. And then they came, they're like, hey, if you could bring us another one, we could sort all this. And so it turned into this just really great working relationship where we had an active camp that had its own waste station, was collecting their own trash, their recycling. They were able to recycle their metals, and I took the plastics back where we recycled them at our MRF here in Fayetteville.
Something that is pretty necessary in this is somebody that has a working relationship, the individuals that you're going to be employing. I don't think it's something that you can just walk in and say, you need to just do this and this and this. Because we've had a relationship with the community 10 years now. That was one of the reasons that the city of Fayetteville had approached the church.
Very often one of the things that I try to share with people and hope that people can experience is that when most people drive by like a corner or drive by a sidewalk and see someone sitting there, what they see is a problem, or what they see is something to be avoided. And when you learn someone's name and you learn who someone is and you start to see someone as a person, it changes your whole perspective, because the people that we work with, the people that we get the opportunity to interact with, their lives did not start this way. And I think it's very easy to forget that there is a story there.
I think everybody needs one. I think there needs to be one in every city. There needs to be local churches involved. They need to be working with the cities, because it goes beyond just picking up trash. Like, it is restoring people and offering value that they've not been able to see in themselves. I think it's beautiful to watch the change that is experienced in somebody putting work into their own life.
Hey, maybe there is an opportunity that I can go get my driver's license, I can get my social security card, my birth certificate, and get back into the workplace. So I made that a big thing with this program. It was more than just picking up trash. It was also picking up people.